Hey guys, so you know the president that we've been talking about for like the past week? You know the one that like we've been praising for saving us and bringing us out of the Great Depression? You know the one where we had to write those stupid speeches on about like the fireside chats? You know that president? That's FDR, that's my president, and the fact that Ike is over here trying to even bring Harry Truman into the conversation is insane. He literally said Harry Truman is the greatest president in the United States. Everyone knows it's George Washington, but also, I literally looked up worst presidents, and a list of 12 comes up on this website, and literally, 9th worst president, Harry S. Truman. We're gonna get into that later. For now, we're gonna talk about why FDR is literally top 3 best presidents. This is literally on like every single website. Top 3 best presidents is literally FDR. Okay, to start us off, you wanna know how long he served us? 12 years and 39 days. That is 4 terms. That is the longest any president has ever served. The only reason Harry Truman is even like president is because FDR died. Yeah, I know, it's because FDR died that Harry took over. Yeah, anyways, so he wouldn't even be president if my guy hadn't even, you know what I mean. Anyways, and you wanna know the reason why FDR served for 12 years? It's because he knew that if he was like stepped back and was like, I'm gonna let someone else take charge, then the country would have fallen apart and hundreds of thousands of more people would have died in the Great Depression and we would have receded. He had to keep going to bring us out of the Great Depression. Anyways, that's all I'm gonna talk about that. Let's talk about, okay, he literally implemented programs like the Social Security programs that are still in our society today. I don't know if that like makes sense to you guys, but he started this one where like the government takes money like from job income and then you get money in retirement. You know, the thing where you retire and then you get a ton of money, like not a ton of money, but you know what I mean? Like you can retire. You are able to retire because FDR put in programs. Like, does that make sense? Like, I don't even know. Okay, Hoover was the president before him. Hoover, the Hoovervilles, the Great Depression, all that jazz was Hoover. You wanna know who stepped in? You wanna know who took us out of that? FDR, Franklin D. Roosevelt. We've been talking about this in like class for literally so long, and it's just insane. What else? Okay, when the Japanese attacked America, like he declared war on Japan and Germany and sent troops to Europe to help win the war against Nazis. World War II. He literally is the one who was like, guys, we need to step in here. And also another thing about that is he also waited. He was like, guys, we're in a bad state right now. If we go in now, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna turn out well. And guess what? We go in at the perfect time and we literally win. And it's so easy. And we literally stopped the Holocaust and saved the millions of Jews that Hitler was trying to do a genocide on. You know what I mean? Like, that's insane. What else? Oh, okay, let's talk about like when he was president. Yeah. Basically, he was literally president from January 30th, 1882 to April 12th, 1945. That's a really, really long time, which is amazing. He was a Democrat. I realized I forgot to talk about these details. He had like 3 separate vice presidents because he had, you know, served for so long that he just needed a bunch of presidents. Oh, who were they? John Nance Garner, Henry Gadd, Harry S. Truman. You know how he's vice president and FDR is president? There's some clear rankings right there. Let's talk about more stuff. Joining the war helped because it led to production and manufacturing jobs. Also, you know how they went and then they like had to make a bunch of guns and bring a bunch of goods. That like led to jobs that people could then use like to benefit their families, and like actually like there was a decline in jobs and stuff because of the Great Depression. You all remember learning about this. By also going into the war, that also helped more jobs, which was amazing. Let's talk about, he was pro-big government. The programs he created, the reforms, guys, recovery, reform, everything, relief systems, those, you know, those like a million different things. Yeah, that was all him. The fireside chats, Nation Recovery Administration, Econ Recovery. He relieved farmers. Oh, this is such a good one. He like started these regulatory reforms, which I know we learned about, like the finance, communications, and labor and stuff. He ended prohibition, which was the illegalization of like alcohol. And like, I know that it sounds like a good thing, but it's really not, because it was like really bad, because then people started a bunch of underground stuff for like alcohol. Oh my God, I'm gonna run out of time. Oh my God, FDR is so much better. Yeah.